exhibition's contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Played out to the right. Mahrez plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Llorente. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella picks it up now. And that has been cleared. Llorente. And it's Rodri. Llorente providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch real chance! Volleyed effort.
Pedri really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And he's there to clear it. Awar, this interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodri cuts out the pass. Yamal. Llorente. And it's Pedri. And here's Llorente. Mandy, gently done. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella puts them all in and reclaimed it in a trice. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Ruiz. Played towards the front line. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. That is lovely. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Awar. Nouri. It's a pretty loose pass. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Cucurella opts to play it back. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Llorente. Yamal. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And it's hoisted clear. Mahrez gets rid without sophistication. And here's Nico Williams. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's been taken short. Fabian Ruiz! He's done very well to get to that.
Fabian Ruiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Tries to get it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. Spain replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Pedri. And he shoots! Yamal. That's going to go a long way. Nico Williams. He's in a great position here. Cleared without complication. Llorente. And he's there to clear it.
Algeria. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Williams. Aouar. Nouri. Benacer, and it's played forward. Eric Garcia getting this one clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the right. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Neither side yet able to find the net. He is just caressing the ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cucurella. Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Mahrez. Mondi. Mandy. That's a sharp pass. Llorente. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Mahrez. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi aimed forwards. Aouar. Boudaoui moved on forwards. Mahrez looking to get on the end of this. Llorente. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Nico Williams chasing after it. That has been cut short. Mandy, he's gone direct here. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, oh, good-looking ball. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Llorente. The cross comes in. And that has been cleared. Do have a chance to counter here. Aouar. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mondi. Mandy, forwards and with intent. That's really well cleared. Cucurella. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. Nico Williams. Rodri. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Benacer, aim forwards. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Yamal. Yamal picks it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. Clears it away. Now it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Tries to get it clear. And they've got a throw. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chance has gone a begging.
And that has been clubbed away. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Williams' cross. Bensebaini getting this one clear. Yamal! Williams chooses to go back. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal gets good distance on it. Wins the duel this time.
Fabian Ruiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mondi. That's been drilled forward. Mahrez. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Boudaoui. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aouar, and a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Aouar clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
an inviting looking ball, that. Aouar. And it's Mahrez. Proves too strong. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Nico Williams. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Now that's well seen too. Mahrez. And here's Mahrez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Eric Garcia. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Nouri. Mondi. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Llorente. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that is takes a shot! It's in! And it's Algeria who take the lead. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Algeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mahrez. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Lofted in. Boudaoui. Yamal. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's got his cross in. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Benacer. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Cucurella. Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Algeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's heaved it away. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Decent progress down the left. And it's Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nouri. Mandy, aim forwards. Played out to the right. And it's been played through. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. And here's Mahrez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. He cuts out the supply. Oyarzabal, foot in. Boudaoui. Out to the right. It's a mighty effort! Llorente gets it clear. And it's played forward. Pau Kubasi can get it clear. Rodri, searching pass he's played there. He's found a way through. And it's Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Played back in. Boudaoui. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
They get a throw in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Benacer. Boudaoui. Back into the middle. Aouar. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nico Williams. Nico Williams, gently done. Out to the left it goes. Clipped into space. Benacer cuts it out. Aouar. Nouri. Thinks one through. Aouar. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Moved on forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oyarzabal. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mondi. Bensebaini goes forward. Mondi. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri have it back and can go again. It's Ruiz. Budawi. Awar. Ignori. Baini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries a deft little ball. That's been slipped through.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Ignori. Mahrez. Done delicately. And it's hoisted clear. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Awar. Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. That looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Algeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cucurella tries to think it through. Williams. And that has been cleared. Pedri over to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. And it's Pedri. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. Kubasi. Llorente.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Cucurella. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! And it's Pedri. Rodri. Good chance here! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pedri. Llorente. Yamal cuts out the pass. It's run loose here. Rodri, gently done. In by Llorente. And he's got his range wrong there. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cleared away. Rafael, and he's gone backward here. Cucurella, backward it goes. And it's played forward, and they can counter here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mahrez. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Cucurella.
Algeria are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Algeria, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Goudaoui. And it's Cucurella. Williams. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That has been cut short. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Yamal towering forward here. Now it's Williams. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Spain are all square. Oh, that is a bit special. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Eric Garcia played out to the left flank. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, good big chance! Looking for a decent ball in. Cross in, looks like a good one. He can get that clear. That looks a cracking ball. Could move up a gear here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
It's hit the crossbar. Decent hit from there. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Awar spread out to the left. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That was travelling.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Now it's Pedri. That's a good... Williams! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Good work on the right flank here. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. That is a great pick out. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oyarzabal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lobbed in behind. Oh, super find. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cucurella. Could be danger here. And that was very necessary. Kubasi. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Fabian Ruiz forwards and with intent. Out of play for a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Pedri. Williams. Oh, great play. Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella crosses. Bensebaini attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Nico Williams tries a cross. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Benacer. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri, aim forwards. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. And here's Pedri. Pedri! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rodri. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Chance to deliver. Budawi. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Nouri. Danger averted for now.
Algeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He has found a way through. Yamal! Clears it away.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rodri. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Caresses it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. The less said about that pass, the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mahrez. Oh, good spread. Al Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Played out to the right. Tries to cross, climbs up big! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Algeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's got away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Pedri goes short. Does well to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nico Williams, probing pass. And that's a throw-in. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Oh, that's neat. Williams' cross. And back out it comes. And it's Pedri. Pedri! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Played with finesse. Mahrez. Oh, great chance!
Algeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He is through here. Yamal's cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. Williams.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's in plenty of space here. Mahrez. Llorente getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Eric Garcia. The final 5 minutes. Oh, they could break here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. So it's going to be another corner. And he's there to get it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. keeper's got good distance on that. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be.
Great chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
All square again into the dying minutes. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodri played out towards the right wing. Bensebaini. Boudaoui. Aim forwards. That looks a cracking ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Algeria have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Aouar. Algeria to make one last surge forward. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mahrez. Benacer. Mahrez. Algeria don't have many options and time is running out. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's the chance to counter.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And it's Ruiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aouar calmly anticipates. Pedri. It is now or never. Time is against them. Boudaoui. And it's played forward. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Tries a measured ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Boudaoui. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cucurella. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here. Needs a quality cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Williams. Here's the chance to cross. Looking to break at pace. Cuts out the pass. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shoot.